Welcome to Blank Park Zoo's Hope for the Wild. My name is Chris Eccles and I'm the Chief Engagement Officer here at Blank Park Zoo, and I'm excited you are joining us on our journey to discover, connect, and take action for red panda conservation. Red pandas live in the temperate forests of Nepal, India, Bhutan, Myanmar, and southern China at elevations between 4,000 to 13,000 feet. The global red panda population has declined by 50% in the last 20 years, and there may be as few as 2,500 remaining in the wild. Habitat loss is the #1 threat. Local communities are key to red panda conservation. During this program, you will have the opportunity to discover how the Red Panda Network works with people who live alongside the red pandas to secure sustainable livelihoods and live in harmony with local wildlife. You will also have the opportunity to connect with our resident red pandas, Tudo and Raz. Zoo staff will provide a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to care for red pandas and share their knowledge of what makes red pandas unique and different from other pandas. Blank Park Zoo is proud to live our mission to inspire an appreciation of the natural world through conservation, education, research, and recreation. As a member of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, we work collectively to save animals in the wild from extinction. We hope that you'll enjoy the program and feel inspired to discover, connect, and take action for the wild.
Here at Blank Park Zoo, we have 2 red pandas. We have 1 male and 1 female. Our male's name is Raz, and he is 11 years old, and he was born at the Mill Mountain Zoo in Virginia. We have a female, her name is Tudo. She is 5, will be turning 6 at the end of August, and she was born at the Lee Richardson Zoo in Kansas. There are a couple different things that you may notice that differentiates the pandas between each other. Behind me, we actually have Raz the red panda. He is our male. One way to differentiate him is that he has a notch in his right ear and he has a skinnier tail. Our female Tudo, she's got a little bit more of a fluffier tail, and then her tear marks, what we like to call the marks on their face, hers are a little bit darker and they're a little bit wider, and overall she's just more fluffier in appearance. These guys are a little bit different in size as well. Raz, average weight for him is around 4.9 kgs, which is about 11 pounds, whereas our female, she weighs closer to 4 kgs, which is around 8 pounds. These guys are crepuscular, meaning that they are more active at dawn and dusk. So when you visit the zoo, you may notice that they have 2 habitats that they can be in. They have their outdoor exhibit like behind us, and then they also have their indoor habitat as well. Usually on hotter days where it's going to be above 80 degrees, you will most likely find them inside in their indoor exhibit. We like to keep it at around 55 to 60 degrees in there. They definitely prefer the cooler temps. So if you ever visit the zoo, you might see them outside or you might see them inside.
Hi, my name is Ben and I work with the pandas here at Blank Park Zoo. The name panda is thought to originate from the Nepal word of panyo, meaning bamboo eater. In the wild, pandas eat 95% bamboo. They only eat the leaves, which are the most nutritious part of the bamboo. But due to only being able to process about 25% of the bamboo, in the wild they have to eat 20 to 30% of their body weight every day, which is about 2 to 4 pounds. Pandas have a special adaptation in their wrist bone that helps them hold the bamboo, as do giant pandas. They also only eat the leaves, the most nutritious part of the bamboo. Unlike giant pandas, they eat all the bamboo above ground. Here at the zoo, we give them a mixture of bamboo, leaf eater biscuits, and a lot of fruits and vegetables such as bananas, apples, pears, grapes. One of the favorite foods here at the zoo is craisins, which is a very high reward food for them that we often use for training.
Red pandas are known by many names. Some of them include firefox, red bear cat bear, and the lesser panda.
98% of a red panda's diet is bamboo. It eats 20 to 30% of its body weight in order to stay healthy. That breaks down to about 20,000 leaves a day. Now, why bamboo? Well, bamboo, first of all, is very, very available in the cloud forests where they live. It grows readily. It also is very rapid producing, and there's not a lot of wildlife competition for the bamboo. Now, a red panda will also supplement its diet with eggs or with insects or with flowers, sometimes small mammals when those foods are available to eat for the red panda.
So here at the zoo, we train a variety of behaviors with our red pandas. Most of these are medical or husbandry type of behaviors that allow us just to check on their health regularly every day. With Raz, one behavior that we're really excited about is teeth brushing. So we have actually been able to train him to open his mouth on command, and we can actually put a toothbrush in his mouth and he allows us to move that around. We're really proud of this because with most red pandas, we don't typically train an open mouth behavior just because their mouths are so small, but he does really well with that, and so that's something that just allows us to keep up on his regular sort of health maintenance every day. Whenever he does this behavior or any other behaviors that we ask for, we give them craisins as a reward. Some other times that they might get craisins are for enrichment. So for example, there are Bobble-Lots out on exhibit today. We might put craisins in those or some other types of toys, and that allows them to search and explore and kind of problem solve to figure out how to get those craisins that they really want. So that's a big motivator for them, and it keeps them active and kind of working with their minds throughout the day.
Did you know that red pandas sleep in their tail? Yep, it's as cute as it sounds. Their tails can measure between 12 and 20 inches in length, which is almost as long as their whole body, providing them awesome balance while navigating through the trees. In the cold winter months, they'll sometimes use their tail to curl up just like a blanket.
Red pandas are kind of like cats and bears. One of their nicknames is red bear cat. And though many of the similarities have to do with the mama-baby panda relationship. Their babies are called cubs, like bears, which are typically born in June through September in the wild and mainly stay in their dens for the first 3 months. Cubs use high-pitched whistles to get their mom's attention when they are hungry. The red panda mothers will build a birthing den in a hollow tree or a tree stump and line it with leaves, grass, moss, and tree branches to nest their young. Like a cat, red panda moms use their tongues to keep their babies clean. And to keep them safe, she will carry her cubs in her mouth by the neck, again like cats and other carnivores.
Here at Blank Park Zoo, we are part of the species survival plan here with the red pandas, and so we are considered a breeding facility for our pair. Raz and Tudo met late last year and got to know each other around that time and develop a bond in hopes that there would be a baby come May time. So typically breeding is from January to March with the gestation period of 93 to 156 days. So around a couple months into that breeding season, they should hopefully give birth between May and August. So like we said earlier, Tudo was born in August and Raz was born in June. Even though those are common months, red pandas can actually be born at any time during the year. Something else we got just this year at Blank Park Zoo was a camera system, so we are able to watch footage at any time of the day. In case there are babies here, we can see Tudo possibly building a nest or any other breeding behaviors, and something really big that we're really excited to have. Right now, we are unsure if there could be a pregnancy, but there's always time, and so we're very hopeful that there could be breeding happening here in the future. So we have been working to perform ultrasounds here at Blank Park Zoo just to see if there is a chance that Tudo could be pregnant, and it's something that she has learned continuously for the past few years, just in case. Even if she doesn't have a mate here, an ultrasound could also provide other insights to her health. To get Tudo ready for ultrasounds, she started off with just a deodorant stick and some gel, kind of getting her used to an ultrasound probe. And then we got vet staff coming in and doing mock ultrasounds, and now she's able to get a full ultrasound done by vet staff. Ultrasounds typically don't show pregnancy up into about a month before they give birth, so it's very hard to see a pregnancy through an ultrasound. Typically, red panda babies kind of just happen out of nowhere because the ultrasounds are also very hard to read because their fur is so dense and so thick. So getting to work on those ultrasounds would be very big, but if we don't see anything, there's still a chance that she might give birth.
Do you love red pandas and want to learn more about how you can make an impact to save them? The Red Panda Network has a program just for you. The Red Panda Ranger is a special title given to those who help spread the word about red pandas. To become a Red Panda Ranger, you will need to climb 5 mountains by completing the challenges for each mountain. For each mountain level completed, participants receive a digital badge. Level 1, grow your red panda knowledge. Level 2, be an artist. Level 3, do your research. Level 4, learn about red panda habitat and range. And Level 5, share your knowledge and inspire others. Upon completion of all 5 levels, submit your finished work to the Red Panda Network and they will send you via email an official Red Panda Ranger certificate. To begin your journey, visit the Red Panda Network's website, redpandaNetwork.org/4kids.
The colors of a red panda can tell us a lot about them. For starters, their wonderful reddish-orange coat helps them blend into various mosses, lichen, and red-orange foliage in the forest area where they live. Also, if you are on the ground looking up, it is difficult to see them because of the black fur on their bellies. Now, you can see here on the red panda's face that the white along the sides of their face are actually a little bit luminescent, which can help cubs find their way back to their mother. And then, the tear streak here along their eyes can also double to help block and protect them from the sun. Can I go back to bed now? Yeah.
Red pandas are an endangered species with an estimated population of less than 10,000 left in the wild. Their main threats are deforestation of their habitat, as well as hunting for human use. Often they are hunted for their fur, which can be used to make hats. In the wild, pandas spend a lot of time up in trees. They are considered an arboreal species, and so because of deforestation, loss of habitat, they are unable to live in their natural ranges. Without the trees to climb, they are more able to be predated upon by their natural predators in the wild. There are 2 kinds of red pandas. There are the Styani and the Fulgens. We have the Fulgens here. The main difference between the 2 is their ranges. The Styani are also called the Chinese red panda, whereas the Fulgens are known as the Himalayan red panda. It is debated currently whether these are 2 subspecies or 2 species of the red panda. DNA analysis will let us know more about that in the future. Here at Blank Park Zoo, we participate in the species survival program that helps keep red panda populations in captivity stable. The SSP program does not interbreed the 2 kinds of red pandas, and so that we can keep those lineages pure. Blank Park Zoo is happy to help support the Red Panda Network in their conservation efforts with wild red pandas. The Red Panda Network is helping to do a lot more research on wild red pandas, including using GPS collars to track their movements in the wild and reforestation projects to help increase the amount of range territory that they can use. Red pandas are difficult to study in the wild because they spend a lot of time up in trees where they are heavily obscured and difficult to spot from the ground. Because of this, more research is needed to help determine actual population numbers in the wild and how best to continue to contribute to their conservation.
The red panda is one of the most popular animals that we have here. Guests always enjoy stopping by and saying hi. The red panda, you would think with that name that it would be related to the giant black and white pandas from China, but studies have shown that it's more closely related to the raccoon. And recent genetic studies have even shown that it is a family member of the Muscelidae family. So that means that animals like the otter and the weasel and the wolverine could call the red panda family.
Did you know that red pandas spend up to 2/3 of their life sleeping? They've been known to sleep up to 17 hours a day. They've been identified as nocturnal and crepuscular, meaning active during twilight hours. Red pandas tend to sleep on branches or in tree hollows.
Thank you for joining us for Hope for the Wild. Understanding the world around us and finding ways to work together is the first step in saving animals and habitats in the wild. We hope you feel inspired to take action for red pandas. Thank you to the Red Panda Network, our conservation partners. It takes all of us working together to make a difference. Remember, you have an impact on the natural world around you. Join us for our next Hope for the Wild program featuring cranes. We will take you on the journey to learn more about the cranes in our care and the efforts to save them in the wild. Thank you.